he's a 6-year-old now. He's time on his side, bit of age on his side. Walking the park out of a good pedigree. I think the dam is nearly 5 from 5, but obviously Final Demand is the best of those so far. Bred by some serious breeders, the Park Hills near Trim in Ireland here, and his form it's just been very, 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 very good. His Limerick run was really good in a maiden hurdle, and then to come back into Grade 1 at Leopardstown, it was just very, very impressive to the eye. And you'd imagine he's a horse that is going to keep continuing to go forward. I think the Mullins camp really like him. He's a nice way of racing. The race should really suit him. Ground possibly is your only fear. Seems to handle a bit of dig in the ground, but I think class and quality is this horse has an abundance of it.
And it looks a particularly hot turners this time around. There are several in there with big chances.
Yeah. Look, I'm very impressed with the new line. He's been really good, and I think the Skeletons are a fabulous outfit. When they speak so highly of one, I think you have to really sit up and take notice of that. And obviously now that he's changed connections as well, he's obviously a very talented horse. The form of the Challow has been updated with Windigo winning again since. So the Skeletons are going to be going with their chest out. It's going to be a very, very interesting clash.
And you're going big on Wednesday, fancying Jonbon in the Champion Chase as well?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I've always been a huge fan of Jonbon. I think he's just a class horse. 150 grand store out of Tats Derby sale, he's a fantastic graduate. Final Demand is actually as well. He's a store out of Tats as well. I think he cost 230. So it's nice to see horses like this going on. And competing on the big stage. But Jonbon has been an incredible horse, Martin. He really has. He's 21 starts in his lifetime. He's 18 wins, 3 placed, 9 Grade 1s, 5 Grade 2s. And the other placed efforts were all in Grade 1s when he was second in all of those starts. So, this has been an incredible horse. I know he gets knocked, but I cannot understand why. Just an amazing stat. So I think this horse this year has been incredible. I think he brings the form to the table, and I think he's going to win, and I think he's going to win well.
And people talk about this, the Cheltenham aspect with him, but I don't get that. If you look through his form, you can explain some of those runs away. I meone of them was a 22-length drubbing by Constitution Hill.
Yes, exactly, an absolute machine. So you can't knock his Cheltenham form, Martin. Look at, I think today James Bone rode him. Obviously, he just didn't jump as well. But I think I have no issue with him at all around Cheltenham. I think he is the form horse this year. There's no horse that has got close to him this year. So I think this horse just he really deserves his day in the sun as well. To win 9 Grade 1s, it's an incredible stat. So if he can just put a Champion Chase on his CV, it'd be well deserved.
Has Marine National got any chance of getting close to him?
Look at he does, but he's been beaten twice this year. You'd like to think he'd improve, but for me, the form of Facile Vega, that novice hurdle. Right, forget about his novice chase campaign. He didn't get the clearest run, so I'd forget about that. But obviously his novice hurdle campaign up against Facile Vega in a few days, that hasn't really materialised. So look at Jonbon he's just streets ahead, and I think he'll win like that. And
Gordon Elliott's got a good record in the Martin Pipe race on the Friday. You've got one in there as well for Gordy.
Yeah, look at Wodhooh. I've been talking about her there since Christmas. Her form has been backed up at all stages. She came in fresh into Cheltenham there in December before Christmas. She hadn't ran in 9 or 10 months, but she put in a very good performance. That form has been backed up. She's 6 from 6, and I'd say we still don't know how good this mare is. She just seems to win. She's a couple of listed races on her CV. I think she's 2 listed races. She was only rated 72 on the flat, but obviously since going to Gordon's, and a hurdle has really brought the best out in her. And Gordon is very sweet on her, so looking forward to seeing her.
And she definitely goes in that race rather than the Coral Cup. She's got the 2 entries at the moment, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has the 2 entries. Look, I'm only going by what Gordon thinks. It's the Martin Pipe has been the plan for the last couple of weeks, the last number of weeks. So I think that's where she'll probably go. Yeah.